We are talking field hockey today on NE10 Now, the podcast, and we are joined by the nation's current leading scorer from SNHU, Annemartine Christis. First off, welcome. Congratulations on the season that you've had. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. We started off so strong and then we got a very good win yesterday. So we're all in a very good mood with with the team.
Why did it start strong and why has it continued?
I think we started off strong with a lot of energy and we barely lost any players last year, so we kind of like grew with the same team as last year. So we have been passing so well and connecting so well, and I think that's why we started off very strong, and that's why we hopefully can keep it going up that way.
What's going on with you? Because you've always been good. You had 9 goals, 6 goals, 8 goals, and now we are like almost two-thirds of the way through the season, and you are at 18 for your senior season.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I think a big difference, to be honest, is that I used to play midfield, and this season I've been playing forward, and I just like forward way better. So, and like my teammates are like, they give me the best passes, so that's probably why I'm able to score so many goals, just because they give me the passes.
Talk to me about the move to forward. What brought on that position switch for you, and why does it suit you a little bit better?
I've always played, I've always been playing as a forward back home, and then I came here and as a midfield. It's like, oh yeah, I'll try it. And but this year, like we have somebody else that can also take over that position, so that made coach move me up to the forward line.
I saw the video that you did with the athletic department, and you said you play field hockey
Oh
just for funsies.
yeah.
um, Tell me about that. What got you playing field hockey, and why is it something that you've excelled at when it's just for funsies?
I think I started when I was like 5 or 6 years old, just because my parents put me on that sport, and I've loved it since. I've been playing at a pretty good level back home, so which also makes it very competitive. And then I was done with high school, and I was like, I kind of still want to play like on a high level and like practice every day. And my English wasn't that good, so I was like, maybe I could just go to the U.S. and do it over here, and that's how I ended up over here.
How much better has your English gotten in 4 years?
So much better. It was. I was so bad.
What's it like to come to another country when you don't speak the language that well and you're immersed in a university and you're trying to play a Division II collegiate sport? Like how did you adjust 4 years ago to get yourself set up for success?
It was very hard, but I think because you're part of a sports team, like I had two Dutch teammates and like the team was very welcoming. So I think they just basically take you along in it. And like it's not that you come to a campus and you're completely by yourself because you have your whole team already with you. And I just had to speak English at some point in classes and stuff. So then you basically get forced and then you get used to it again. And then at some point it's fine. And yeah, you will do better at it.
Have you taught some of your teammates Dutch, the non-Dutch ones?
We tried to learn them how to count till 20, and some of them are pretty good at it.
How many Dutch teammates do you guys have now?
um, we have a goalie, then we have two backs, one forward, and a midfield. So I think in total we're with six.
What's it like to have that core and that group that you guys can all relate to and work through things with?
I think it's useful to have it, but I think it's also we also like play the game a little bit of the same way because playing in the US and playing in the Netherlands is a big difference, also strategic wise, and we want to get the ball quicker up than we do back home. So I think when you just have more teammates around you that play a little bit the same way as you do, it's easy to adjust and easy to play with. And you just learn from each other like how you would play in the US thing, and they are going through the same process kind of. So it's like easier to help each other out.
Tell me about field hockey back home because I don't have the statistic handy, but I know I came across a stat one day that like there are more artificial field hockey turf fields in the Netherlands than there are like colleges that have field hockey in the entirety of the United States. So what is it about hockey back home that is such a craze?
I don't know, everybody just plays it. Like it's also for boys and men to play it. It's a huge sport. And it's so big. So you have like clubs that have like 7 or 8 turfs and they're all like water based. So that's a big adjustment coming from practicing and playing on a water-based turf to like the turf that we play on right now. But I don't know why we're so good at it, to be honest. We everybody just plays it, but we have been winning Olympics for men and women this year, so it's just a huge country for field hockey.
How do I say your hometown?
Sertogenbos.
You guys are home to a really good professional club for field hockey too, aren't you?
Yes, yes. We are one of the
Um,
best ones out there.
did you grow up a fan?
Yeah, I played there since I was 5 years old.
Oh,
I
really?
watched a lot
Okay.
of games. Yeah, I played at that club. It was just the closest near my house anyway. But I watched a lot of games when I was younger.
What's it like coming up through that club system that's associated with a team like that?
I didn't think anything of it. Like when I came here, people were like, "Oh my God, you played at the same club as those and those Dutch national players." But when you're so young and everybody plays field hockey, nobody actually thinks about it. It's just you just go to practice. It's not in the back of your mind. It's just like, oh yeah, it's just my club. There's yeah, it's not really a feeling.
Did you ever have a dream to play there as an adult?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think everybody that's little and like plays on a little bit of a high enough level, it's like, oh, I want to play there so bad. But I think as soon as you get older, it kind of like fades away a little bit as well.
What's it been like for you to come to the States and have this opportunity to continue your field hockey career, to play at this level? What's your impression been of intercollegiate, hockey in the US?
I I like it a lot because you practice every single day and the games are so much more competitive. I was talking with a Dutch teammate of mine and it's like when we win over here, it's like it actually feels good to win. And back home, it's just when you win or lose, oh, we'll have the next one. But over here, it's like has such a big impact, and you play for stuff, and it's so different. So it's actually like the competitiveness and like playing for championships and stuff, and like the feeling of winning or losing is like way bigger than back home. So yeah, it's been like such a big difference. But that's why I'm happy I have to 4 years here and then I go back to the old system again.
Let's talk about the remainder of your fourth year though, because you guys could still win a lot. What are your goals and how do you get there?
Goals first one, NE10 championship, of course. We're doing pretty good right now. So let's hope we can keep it up. We also really do want to go to nationals this year because last year we didn't make it by like one team. So like everybody is set to make it this year. And I think if we just keep continuing how we're doing right now, I think we should be able to. And like, yeah, of course, everybody wants to win nationals. Like, it's just we want to win NA10s and nationals, but we first have to see how everything goes before we can even think about that if it's even realistic to get there.
When you are done at Southern New Hampshire, what do you want to do? Do you obviously go home play field hockey again? But
Yeah,
what's next for Annemartine Christis?
I I'm going back in December, so I'll probably travel a little bit, and then I'm gonna start in September with my master's degree back home, and it will take me about like 2 years, and then after that, I don't know. I probably have to work, but I'll see if I can push it up a little bit.
um, appreciate you taking the time. Congratulations on your success so far
Thank
this
you.
season, and excited to watch what you guys have in store over the next month or so.
Thank you.